There are hidden codes within the media, created by the secret societies who communicate subconsciously through the use of symbolism. The first two people to get the mRNA therapy treatment was international news on the 8th of December 2020. The world was watching a magical ritual created by the Zionist sorcerers who have made a mystery cult religion in modern day. Maggie Keenan is the magician card. The magician is the alchemist. The science of modern day has mastered the art of gene editing. This is the true alchemical process of transforming the human condition into something else. The biblical connotation to the name Keenan is found in Genesis 9, where we have the story of the curse of Canaan. The chapter begins with the covenant between the Lord and Noah, symbolized by a rainbow. As the Lord destroyed the first civilization, because the human race became wicked and evil, the Lord promised not to destroy mankind again with a deluge. The NHS used the rainbow since the start of the pandemic. The rest of chapter 9 explains the curse of Canaan, who is the patriarch of the Canaanites. This came about when Canaan's father, Ham, had sex with Noah's wife, presumably Ham's own mother. This enraged Noah to curse Canaan. The Canaanites, at the core of the origins of Zionism and Freemasonry, which was represented by the second person to have taken the mRNA therapy treatment, who is William Shakespeare. He personifies the second card, the High Priestess. The NHS blanket and how he holds his mask is uncannily similar to the High Priestess's robes and how she holds the Torah. She stands outside the Temple of Solomon between the two pillars of Jachin and Boaz. The Freemasonic legend of King Solomon and the Phoenician Canaanite Hiram Abiff constructed the first temple. This is the beginning of a long history of Zionism. The High Priestess card symbolizes the collective subconscious. The Torah she holds in her hands represents the bardic tradition of storytelling through theatre and song. This is the religious experience that unites a culture together subconsciously. William Shakespeare is a satirical connection to this bardic tradition, especially to the alchemical tradition of the Rosicrucian order, who evolved into the Freemasonic Brotherhood of today. William Shakespeare is a pseudonym for Pallas Athena, a Greek goddess who shakes her spears in the faces of ignorance. This represents the ruling class's way of controlling the common man with the bardic tradition of storytelling that controls the collective subconscious of the culture. In modern day, the high priests and high priestesses are all around us. In the Hollywood movies, music industry, and in the news. The mix of fiction and truth is the dialectical political theatre represented by the two pillars. It affects the way we perceive the world. How to overcome this sorcery is by knowing truth from falsehood, to find spirit within the material. This takes a great conscious effort to know good from evil, which results in the evolution of the individual's own spiritual growth within the dualistic world of matter. There is so much more to be said about the history of how the ruling classes have guided humanity throughout the aeons in order for this experience of self-growth to occur, which will take another video to explain in more detail. Until then, thanks for watching and look out for part 2 in the future.